Hi, I'm Dr. Roadhouse, and I want to introduce you to Cheyenne Hopkins. She's in our thyroid program. Uh, we found out through the lab testing we do that she has a thyroid um, antibody, so she has Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Her mom's a nurse, and you guys went through all these different doctors and all these strange symptoms. Really couldn't figure anything out, so your mom says, hey, why don't we go talk to Dr. Roadhouse? So you came in, we did the evaluation, we told you were a candidate, did the lab work, found all that stuff out. So why don't you just talk about the journey you've been on, and you're probably one of the youngest patients that we have found to have Hashimoto's. And we just did the lab work because we wanted to find out what was going on with you. So why don't you talk about all the symptoms that you were having before you came? You don't have to necessarily talk about all the doctors because that doesn't make any difference. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I won't waste time on that. Just talk about your symptoms and then coming in here and how your progress has been.
Okay. Well, I had headaches and
Describe the headaches because they were weird headaches.
yeah, they were weird headaches. There'd be a headache on the left side up here, and they wouldn't go away for months.
Yeah. Then they're on the temple
And-
region right here. Yeah.
Yeah, and overweight and have a gluten allergy too with that.
That we found when we did all the lab work.
Right.
Okay. And you had aches and pains all over.
Yeah.
I mean, something was always hurting.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and your balance.
It was off. It's gotten a lot better. I don't ever really trip upstairs or downstairs anymore, and I rarely get off balance on level ground. So,
That was a huge improvement.
yeah, I was so happy with that. But
And you had the aches and pains. You
yeah,
had the stomach stuff,
yeah,
sleep stuff.
sleep stuff,
Okay.
definitely.
So just talk about, how those symptoms are now.
I don't really ache anymore. I don't really have any headaches at all, and well, I'm losing weight.
How much have you lost so far?
Well, the last time I weighed myself, it was like I was down to 210-ish, whenever I was like 305-ish.
Okay.
So about 100 and something, roughly. And,
Sleep.
my sleep, right.
She's not done with the program. We're going to be working on the memory next, okay?
Yeah.
Because we still got some work on that yet.
Yeah. My sleep, it's gotten better. I get roughly 7 to 8 hours.
And what were you getting before?
Maybe 4.
Okay.
3, 4. Not very much.
So did you have a hard time going to sleep, or could you go to sleep and then all of a sudden you're wide awake?
A little bit of both.
Okay, all right. And that's better. You're getting 7, 8. That's
Yeah.
huge. Okay, what about the stomach stuff?
I can't really tell if I don't think my stomach hurts anymore. Like I don't notice
Okay.
it like I did, so it must not
Yeah.
be hurting anymore. So
It's hard to keep track when at 17 you have so many symptoms that you talk around with other kids and like none of them have any of these symptoms and stuff. So you kind of try to just kind of block them out and go on, but you had to be frustrated with your overall health that you probably think, why is this happening to me?
all the time. Yeah.
And then when we did the lab work, then we found out, we got you in the Hashimoto's program, and you're losing weight, you're sleeping, your stomach's doing better, balance is better, the aches and pains that you had is better.
Mm-hmm.
Still got to work on the memory stuff.
Yeah.
What else do we still have to work? What's still giving you trouble?
I can't think of anything. I think that's one of the main things, really.
So
Is
the
memory.
last part of it, we've got a couple more months left to work on you, so we'll be concentrating on that. All the other symptoms have done well. So how does this change your life? I mean, what's it like now?
It's a
I mean,
lot better.
school-wise,
I'm more focused,
socializing.
and I hang out with more of my friends, and
Do they say you're in a better mood now?
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, they do. They've noticed. They can definitely tell whenever I'm not having a good day, and if I am, they'll be like, "What's wrong?" And I'll be like, "This is," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, well." Pat on the back, you'll do better. I'm like, "Yeah." There's always tomorrow. So.
Yeah. So if you were to compare, like in take 30 days, And if you had 30 days before you came to see us, out of 30 days, how many good days did you have out of 30?
Out of 30?
Yeah.
Not many.
Okay. And now what would you say?
It's almost every day.
Okay.
If not every day.
Yeah. So it's really changed things around,
Yeah.
hasn't it? Makes the teenage years a lot more fun now, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Well, we're going to work with Cheyenne on the temporal lobe, which is for memory. We've got some brain activations to do with that. Got a couple more things to finish up with, and then what we'll do is we'll check in back in with you. And you've already lost over 100 pounds, so it's going to be interesting to see over the next couple months, how much more you lose, and we can get you down to your target weight and go from there.
All right.
Okay? All right, thanks.